So it's match day -1 as they call it here at St James's Park, with Newcastle going into Champions League match day 3 against Borussia Dortmund here at St James's Park tomorrow night. Newcastle with 4 points out of 6 and in a really good place going into the match. So busy times right now. I was up at the training ground earlier on, and I'm going to show you some of the training footage on this video soon, but the big news I think to emerge from training was the fact that Sandro Tonali was there. He looked in fairly good spirits, looked relaxed, looked to me like maybe he'd got some things off his chest last week over in Turin with the investigation. Of course he's had the support from Eddie Howe on Friday, and then the fans here on Saturday. That was a really touching moment as he went round on the lap of applause at the end, and the fans gave him their full backing, and the players and management team from Newcastle, you know, pushed him forward to take the acclaim from the fans. So yeah, he was training this morning and looked in fairly good spirits, given the fact he's got this investigation hanging over him. It's our information this afternoon that we expect to get confirmation on this within the next 48 hours, so he may actually know before tomorrow night's game against Borussia Dortmund, and with that would mean that he's played his last game for Newcastle this season, because our sources over in Italy are telling us that he's set to miss around 10 months. Talks are centering over a 10-month suspension for Sandro Tonali, meaning he'll miss the remainder of the season, and also the Euros, where Italy of course are trying to defend their title. So yeah, listen, difficult times for Sandro Tonali, but it almost looks as though he's going from his body language only that he's probably come to terms with what's about to follow, and we await confirmation on that. But good news from Newcastle is the fact that Joe Willock was back in full training today. He looked in pretty good nick, I have to say. So he looks like he's close to a return, and he'll be a real important player to come in with Sandro Tonali out missing for, if it is to be the next 10 months or whatever it is confirmed later. Also no Sven Botman at training today. He'll miss tomorrow's game, so you would expect Fabian Schär and Jamal Lascelles to continue at the heart of the defence. And Isak was there, the strapping in his knee, but looked fine. So it feels like with Joe Linton back as well, Newcastle are getting the players back. There's options for tomorrow night. We'll wait and find out on Sandro Tonali, but I think the positive from the training session this morning was that Joe Willock was back there and going through his paces. So we're going in later on to speak to Eddie Howe and Sean Longstaff ahead of the game, as well as one of the Borussia Dortmund players and their manager, and then we'll get some training from Dortmund later on today as well. But for now, have a look at the training shots from earlier. Okay guys, speak soon.
You think they're ready? Are you plugged in? They're talking.
Use the equipment, in and out. Loads of touches.
Far side. Yes. Morning, mate.